I'm Al Capone. I'm a family man. I always have been, and I always will be. I'll do anything for my family. Anything. I've seen people die, and I kill people myself for my family. As a boy, I was a good kid, but during 6th grade, I had a little hiccup with my teacher. She hit me, so of course I hit her back. Then my principal hit me harder, and that wasn't fun, so I left school. I then met my future best friend, Johnny Torrio. He introduced me to this gangster named Frankie Gale. Frankie gave me a job being a bouncer at the Harbor Inn on Coney Island. It was a good job. I made decent money. But then one dreadful day, this guy came in with his sister. His sister was beautiful. Like, beautiful. So I had to say something. Her brother didn't like my comment. So, like, any normal guy would just fight me. But he decided to pull out a knife and slash me in the face. Because he was scared of me. After that, I quit. And then when I turned 19, I married my beautiful wife, May Collin, just after the birth of my son, Albert. After that, I was a family man now, so I had to get a decent job and support my family. I worked for a construction company, being their librarian. I made okay money, but then Johnny called me up. He said he's running an operation I can jump in on. It was called bootlegging. It was a disgusting term. But what we did, we got alcohol to people who needed it. So that's when I joined in. I make good money, but like, I would say a couple months in, he promoted me to his partner because he's a pretty smart guy, and he knows my potential. After that, we were just running Chicago. Nobody could beat us. We had competition, but it wasn't very good because we're the best. After that, our longtime rival, Bugs Moran, he tried killing us before, but this time he tried going after my top hitman. After that, Johnny decided to leave to Paris, which gave me the whole operation. We brought $100 million in annually, which back then was a lot of money. And I finally brought in that money so I could support my family. And I gave them a luxurious lifestyle. I started living in the uptown, all wealthy and stuff, like all the cool kids did. And then that's when everything just started going up from there. I could buy whatever I wanted and do all that stuff until 1927, when they made a law that you have to pay tax on illegally earned money. And at the time, I didn't worry about it because I thought it was scotch clean. But then Chicago started turning into a criminal state, and everything went downhill from there. The cops were raiding every business and stuff. They raided my business and took a few documents. I thought nothing of it. But I decided to fix it, so I called a meeting with the criminals of Chicago. I ordered a peace treaty, but it only lasted a couple months before they started killing each other again. Then remember how I told you about the papers they took? Well, one paper was very special. It had all the money I earned and everything. In 1931, I was convicted of 22 counts of tax evasion, which brought me to my knees. There's no way I could get out of that. So I went to a jail. I stayed there for a couple of years, but jail is disgusting, so I wanted to get out. I was caught bribing some guards, and I was soon moved to Alcatraz. I was cut off from everybody, And later on, I got sick because I had syphilis, which caused neurosyphilis, which also caused dementia. In 1931, I was moved to a mental hospital in Baltimore. And then my health started rapidly declining. I lived out my final days of my beautiful life. And on 1947, I died.